Ladies and gentlemen, while we want you to have a pleasant and enjoyable evening, the artists are also concerned about your safety. Smoking and drinking are not permitted in the theater, nor are cell phones in any other mode or setting than off. And please refrain from talking during the performance, as it could inhibit the total enjoyment of the theatrical experience of those around you. In the event of a natural disaster, such as an earthquake, tornado, terrorist attack, or a nuclear explosion, please remain in your seats at all times, and we will inform you as to the extent of the damage at the end of the next play. The theater is not scheduled to pass over any large bodies of water during the next hour, but if a nautical landing were attempted, the person next to you is your best bet as a flotation device. At this time, we would like you to please reach over and hold the left hand of the audience member on your right. Go ahead, don't be afraid. You have 5 seconds to comply.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1!
Thank you. While holding this person's hand, ask yourself the following questions. 1. Did I come here with this person? 2. How well do I really know this person? 3. Would I trust this person with my life? 4. What does this person do with this hand that I would rather not know about? Please remove your hand and kindly refrain from touching anyone while you remain on the premises. At this time, please remove all your personal belongings from the area of the floor surrounding your seat and clench them tightly in your lap. We ask that you keep them in this position for the duration of the show. The artists will now inspect the aisles, and any unclaimed property will be confiscated and destroyed. I repeat, any unclaimed property will be confiscated and destroyed. If you remember these simple guidelines for behavior while in the theater, or for that matter at home, at the office, or at social gatherings, your life will be made much more secure, safe, and sanitary. We thank you for your cooperation. Shut up and enjoy the show.
Why can't people have their kids at normal hours, Smitty? It actually seems like the little devil's noble waiting for them. They sit there and bide their time until you're dropped off into a good, sound sleep and start crashing about. God damn it. It's not fair. Dear Bockatees, I've forgotten my oath. I bow and apologize. You know, Smitty, I sometimes get tired of playing the role of the great white father. It seems like they all have the same kind of look on their face. Kind of like a half smile. Like they knew some special secret. Whoa, the great round world grows weak and old, even in its new life. I wonder if they know that secret, Smitty. Damn. He was a bloody little bastard.
The foregoing was not entered on the doctor's report. It was only the prologue to the orderly, statistical, impersonal notations that went on the hospital ward chart. Temperature, respiration, blood pressure. The sum of a human life became thin lines that went up and down on graphs. Medication annotations.
3:45 a.m., City Hospital. Miss Elvira DeSanto, OB ward. Breach performed on a spinal block anesthesia administered by Dr. Ward Lovekin. 1 1/2 grain sodium pentothal administered intravenously pre-op. 500 cc's whole blood given during breach due to excessive flow. Post-op medications, 50 milligrams Demerol, 500 cc's, 5% glucose solution.
Patient's progress report.
Patient breached at 3 a.m., male, Caucasian, 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Except for marked flow, breach normal. Patient resting under sedation. Prognosis, good. Dr. Ernest Weaver, MD, OB. Enough. What the hell do they want on this salary? A case history!
The last comment was not entered on the report either. Nurse's ward report.
Mrs. Elvira DeSanto, patient given post-op sedation, 50 milligrams Demerol, intramuscular 500 cc's glucose IV, temperature, blood pressure, respiration noted 4 a.m. Child referred to incubation. Patricia Smith, RN, OB.
Incubation room report. Male Caucasian admitted 3:50 a.m. Crown measurement 9¼ inches. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Ernest Weaver, MDOB. Temperature and respiration noted. Margaret Delazio, RN. So he was born. He opened his mouth and the coldness rushed into him. They dropped a chemical into his eyes, weighed him, measured him, and invested him in a shiny new machine. His entrance was complete. He had been dropped into the massive things, the sea. Outside, in the city, away from the ward with the patient's heavy breathing, away from the incubation room with its warm, efficient machines guarding the little life stirrers held within them, another birth was occurring. The city was changing. In the thick darkness of night, it had been fiery and flashing with a million whispers and a million doorways where lovers were kissing. Heard now were the hoarse sheep whispers of love and lust. Flesh rolled in the darkness, racing against the light, racing against the loss of yesterday, anxious in its search for an eternity of darkness, an eternity of dark yesterdays. Finally, when the tiny pinpoints of light had been snuffed out one by one, and the streets echoed with the sounds of the morning work trucks, the city surrendered herself to the light. It was at first only a dim rustle stirred, now swelled into a great moving vibration. Trains raced deep in the city's heart, steel clacked on steel, wheels turned, elevators pulled skyward, newsboys lifted their cries.
Morning Herald, read all about it. Woman jumps off the
News, man stabs himself!
Star, Morning Star, locals vote to strike, Star, Morning Star!
The auditors, summing up the night's events, the little light drums. Perhaps from the pride of having been part of a process that gave life to something, part of a form of creative synthesis that was occurring high above the press of city streets, his father is happy. He goes to the shrine to give thanks. The bars open early here.
Oh boy, Charlie, how do you like that? I ain't seen him yet, but I bet he's good looking like his old man, you know? Yeah, I called up. 4 pounds, 4 ounces. Yeah, that's as big as the chicken. Funny, ain't it? My kid as big as a chicken.
Yeah.
Come on. He sure is skinny, the bastard. Hey, don't you think he's skinny, Charlie?
Yeah.
Sure. Hey, a double, huh? God, what am I gonna do with him? Hey, Charlie, you ever been a father? It's the weirdest feeling in the world knowing that you have a kid. It's It's like having another arm or leg. Another double, huh? When Elvira was 6 months pregnant, she took my hand and put her on her belly, and I could feel the little bastard kicking around. You ever feel something like that?
Are you kidding?
It's the strangest feeling in the world. Another double, huh? Come on, don't treat me like a stranger. Tilt the bottom.
The familiar pattern begins. The haze, the lost continuity, the reality sliding away. Lost, irretrievable in the blur of world objects and human faces. What was once a sudden spontaneous joy now gives way to the fear and doubts that hover in the darkest corners of his mind. In the pictures and the sounds, there comes a sudden jolting, a vision of his life solidified, arrested in a quick moment of truth.
Christ almighty, what am I going to do with him?
There is a terror that comes with the realization of the magnitude of the thing he has done, the thing he has become a part of. Make it alive.
What am I going to do for him? All my life's been nothing but binges and whores. He's small. He's little. They got him on an incubator. I mean, maybe he's going to... Perhaps, he could possibly... Jesus Christ! What the hell is he saying? God damn it, what to think? I'm gonna change. I'm gonna change. I'm not gonna drink no more. He's my kid. He's my kid!
Go home.
Listen, you! My kid and I are gonna make it. I know. Go home, Mr. DeSanto. What, am I giving your place a bad name or something?
The glare of sunlight, the flash of color, the jumbled movement of the city. Home, which way is home? The blank anonymous faces, the graystone, the push.
Watch it. Watch where you're going, you
Okay. Hey, sorry. I gotta shape up. It's my kid. I gotta change. He's my kid. Shape up.
Ain't it terrible this early in the morning? Look, he can hardly stand up. Somebody should call him.
Hey, no, lady, don't call the cops. I'm a changed man. I mean, my kid is 4 pounds 4 ounces. That's not big.
Hey, get out of here. You can't sit there. Go on, beat it.
Okay, I'm leaving. Look, I'm leaving. God, look at these stupid people. They don't know what it's all about. Look at their stupid, dumb faces.
Look, just look at him. It's a disgrace.
Hey, didn't I tell you to beat it? How am I supposed to do business? You wait right here. I'm gonna get a cop. I'm gonna have you locked up. Should know better. Good.
No, I'm gonna change.
Hey, missus, watch out.
I'm gonna change.
That's fine.
Mister! Jesus.
It's awful.
The crowd, the curious, neck-straining gawkers.
Well, he was drunk, officer, and then the truck came around the corner and poof. Just like that.
Pain, blackness, the even balance of one life for another. He had gone to give thanks, completed his communion, went out into the glare of sunlight and died, racing in his last moment to recapture all the lost and wasted moments of his life. Yes, kids do grow fast. In the new days of this child's life, there was little change. He would lie on his back for hours listening to the sounds around him. The neighbors would come in to look at him. They would be embarrassed by what they saw when they looked into the sheets of his pinched simian face with its old eyes.
I'm worried. He doesn't eat much.
Oh, don't worry, they get along. Just don't worry so much about them. The best thing in the world is just to feed them and change them and hold them once in a while so they don't get lonely. The doctor told me that even as young as they are, they still get lonely. Ain't that funny?
But it scares me. Sometimes during the day, I don't hear him crying until
tried to be smiles.
Goodbye. Come back again.
She knew they would not.
Sure, we're neighbors anyway.
Of course. No, don't worry about him.
She too would find some excuse not to come back. His name was Thomas.
I seen you, Tommy. Behind the telephone pole, I seen you. Come on, you're it.
What? They go greaseball!
I can do something. Come on, do something. I'll wrap you one real good. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation. Nah, I get you. Don't move the can to the edge of the roof. What's the matter with you? Okay, he comes through the alley. And as soon as he gets by the rain pipe, bada boom, squat, right in the head. Great, huh? Bada boom, squat, right in the head. Great, huh, Tommy?
Yeah.
Great, right in the head.
These were his vernal days. Caught in the tide he did not understand, he would search the rooftops, the water of the river, deserted alleys, the dank grass of the tiny park that stood defiant and proud in its greenness in the center of the city. On hot summer nights, he would wander the streets and listen to the sound of the city's blood filtering out of all the open windows. He would walk, awestruck at the wonder of it.
You ain't sleeping on the fire escape again tonight.
Shut up, will ya? All day long I gotta listen to the lousy phone in that sweatbox, and now I gotta listen to you? Shut the hell up before I come in there and knock your brains out. I'm staying out here tonight, and that's that. You don't like it? Get out. That's it. Get out. Hey, kid, what are you staring at?
Listen, you know what it was like. Not like the crap you get from the other girls. It was like walks on the park on Sunday. You know, she liked poetry. Oh, you know what she looked like? With the sun in her hair, reading poetry. Like something soft that belonged to the park. Yeah, like the trees and the flowers. Like she could stand right there in the middle of it all. And she belonged. Have you ever heard this? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee through the... I forget the rest, but she likes that kind of stuff. What the hell are you doing at? No, I'm not joking. I'm being serious. Come on. For Christ's sake, can't you take me serious? I really do like stuff like that. Can't you be serious for once?
1, 2, button my shoe. 3, 4, open the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks. 7, 8, open the gate. 9, 10, you pick that head. $3? Are you kidding? What do you take me for, tramp? You're a real big spender. You got nerve, real nerve. You must be some high class towards where you come from. Wait a minute. Where are you going? Oh, come here, honey. Didn't you know I was only kidding? Oh, baby, baby. Come here. Give us a kiss, huh? Didn't you know I was only kidding? Sure. I like you. $3 is okay. I wouldn't for no one else. But you know, I really like you. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to depth and breadth and height of the soaking reach. Oh, you're a scream. Why have you ever come here before?
In the park with the sunlight on her. Like something soft that belonged to the park, like the grass and the trees and the flowers.
Once I built a tower to the sun, brick and ribbon and lime. Once I built a tower, now it's done. Brother, can you spare a dime? Hey, mister, you gotta... Hey, mister, you gotta... Hey, mister...
Harry, come in. It's time for bed. Harry, you hear me? Come on.
That's it, knock his guts out. Yeah, in the teeth now, bust his teeth. Yeah, that's it, yeah, don't move, boys. Attaboy, step on his face.
First fog of the city, booming across the streets, whispered in dark alleys and doorways, canted in the cellars. Time steps heavily, measuring the intervals, measuring all things. The 3-minute end, the loss, and the victory.
19! Yeah! Out of the cradle, endlessly rocking. Ring-a-ding-a-ling, school's out! Out of the cradle, endlessly rocking.
Class is over. Thank you, Tommy. It was very good.
Oh, let's see who can say the fastest. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women, blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us sinners, now and at the hour of our death. Amen. I beat you, Tommy.
Didn't I beat you?
No, you didn't.
Bless me, Father, for I have sinned. It is 2 weeks since my last confession. I lied and cheated, and I stole a bicycle for 2 hours on Saturday. And I said the Hail Mary real fast in the game. I'm sorry.
You know, prayers are very sacred things, and not to be blatant. They're like talks with God. If you use prayers for games, I'm sure God will be very angry with you. Now, did you return them?
Yes, Father.
All right, now you know God will be displeased if you take things that aren't yours.
Yes, Father.
Okay, now say 5 Our Fathers and 5 Hail Marys for your penance.
Yes, Father.
Slowly.
Yes, Father.
Now, make a good act of contrition.
Oh my God, I am heartily sorry for having offended thee. And I detest all my sins because I dread the loss of heaven and the pains of hell. But most of all, because I offended thee, my
Hail Mary, full of grace.
Oh, I'll beat you yet.
Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with thee. Blessed art thou amongst women.
The days pass, filled with their little poetries that hover for an instant. Beautiful, inexplicable, terrible in their brevity. The days with their little poetries.
1, 2, button my shoe. 3, 4, open the door. 5, 6, pick up sticks.
Push the tide ahead of them, and somehow the poetries grow less. The wonder seeps away in little bits of tears, the dark blood and pain that comes from the corners where the afraid assemble to be not afraid. In the midst of this boy's studies, he looked out at the world with his old eyes and tried to fathom its secret, tried to make some order out of the confusion he saw. Lesson number 1, to compromise.
What did you call me?
A rat.
You hear that, Johnny? He called me a rat.
Yeah, you know you shouldn't call people names. You might hurt their feelings.
I don't care. He is. You both are. Rats.
You're gonna
Rats,
get
rats,
right,
rats.
guy.
Rats.
Oh, you shouldn't say such things! Such terrible things!
You are. You dirty rat.
You're gonna be real sorry you said that.
Oh.
Ask him again. Ask him again, Johnny.
Say it to me again, bright boy. What'd you say?
Gee, you got real quiet all of a sudden.
I said, what'd you say?
Good guys.
Speak louder, I can't hear you.
Good guys.
Poor kid, this kid can really take a hit, can he?
Yeah, he's alright.
What's your name, kid?
Tommy.
Tommy. Tommy, yeah, it's okay.
Hey, you guys! I want you to meet a good guy. His name's Tommy. He's alright. You know, take it. This is Joey and Gimp. Don't let the Bigfoot kid you. He can run like hell when he has to. You already met Johnny Blue Eyes here. Guy over there picking his nose is Tony. He's always picking his nose.
Yeah, ha, ha, your old lady. Yeah.
Okay, now look. Anyone who starts to get into a beef, yell out. We better stick together. We've never been here before. This ain't our territory. Y'all remember what happened last time when we came here? Anyone who gets drunk off his feet, that's his hard luck. We'll be too busy trying to defend him, you know what I mean?
You hear that, Tony?
What? Me? Hey, how come you guys always picking on me? What I do?
You know what? Last time you was slobbering on the floor, you was so drunk, you started shooting off your mouth about how you was gonna wipe up the place with all them Southside guys.
We had to beat them guys before we had to find you too.
I swear, this time it's gonna be different. If any of you get in trouble and you're too drunk to handle it, it's too bad.
Who's gonna get drunk?
Yeah, you talk. You
Hey,
talk.
hey, what about Gimp? What happened to him last time? He's the one that started the beef to begin with.
I stopped wanting to get anybody to say anything about my foot. Look, let's get inside and start dancing.
Okay, Uncle Mary.
Yeah. Hey, Chip, come on, let's dance.
You want to go for a spin, huh?
You dance pretty good. No, what's your name?
other side, up by the heights? You dance real good. I guess I've never seen you in here before. I wonder how come.
I don't know, I've been here.
Must have seen a lot of fights.
Yes, lots of them.
Don't it scare you? With the guys getting beat up and the blood and all? I mean, well, most girls run away from that sort of thing.
I don't come here for that. I come to dance. You think I'm that kind of girl? One that comes to see guys fight? You think I'm that kind of girl?
No, now wait a minute. I didn't say that.
Okay.
Band stinks.
It's music.
Anything you say. Listen, you want to go out with me sometime? For a show or something? Or a walk? Maybe a party?
Yeah, okay. If you want me to.
I want you to.
I knew it! I knew Gimp was gonna get us into it. Hey, Tommy, come on, we gotta get out of this place. One of those guys said something about Gimp's foot, and now they're starting to pass around the word that we're here.
For Christ's sake, we just got here.
That's right, pal, and I'm getting out right now.
Oh, where is he?
Well, he's out in the alley with the guy. I looked out there, and Gimp was giving it to him nice and quiet, but they already know we're here. Hey, come on, Tommy, what are you staring at? Let's go!
Okay, well, we go out the back where Gimp is. Look, I gotta go fast. Where do you live?
1123 30th upstairs apartment.
Let's go, Tommy, let's go!
What apartment?
6.
Okay, let's go.
Rockabye, baby, on the treetop. How's it feel, wise guy? What do you think of it now? Rockabye, baby. You don't like my foot? My big, heavy foot! How's it feel now? Get your head, wise guy? Huh? Come on, tell me! How's it feel now? Get your head! You know all about it. You know the score. You know everything.
Gimp, cut it out. You're crushing his head in.
Look at his mouth, his teeth. He's dead. Look at him. He's dead.
Gimp, come on. We gotta get out of here. Gimp, you hear me? You hear me?
I hear you, Tommy.
Come on, Gimp, what do you say? Let's go.
Wise guy. What does he know about it? He knows how it feels now. He knows how it feels in his head, he does. Is he dead?
No.
Okay. What are you waiting for? Come on, let's go. Come on, run, come on, let's go.
Tony, run.
Red, white, and blue. Your mother is a Jew. Your father is a nigger baby, just like you. Red, white, and blue. Your mother is a Jew. Your father is a nigger baby, just like you. Red, white, and blue.
People were afraid. He knew this, but he did not know why. His days now seemed filled with running. Most of the time he did not know why, but he ran. He ran well. He tried to be more alone, but the gang would not let him. There were the little secret moments, though. He would wander the city late at night through the silence and shadows of deserted alleys. He would be quiet. The voices of the day would seep out of the corners to remind him of the thing he did not yet understand.
So there was Gimp standing over this guy in the alley, kicking his head like it was a football. And would you believe it? He's singing Rockabye Baby while he's doing it. Jesus. What a nut.
If someone were to ask who knew this boy best, almost all would answer, no one. They would say he escaped knowing. To all he came in contact with, there was a strange distance. His mother tried to reach him, tried to reach back behind those eyes and find that stirring that made him so different. She did not know how. She would try and then shake her head at the futility of the thing she was trying to do. There was one who knew him a little more than the rest, knew some of what was going on inside this boy's mind. Sandy Donahue. The red-faced block drunk.
Mr. Donahue, the old man is drunk again.
You, Mrs. Donahue, here comes your Christmas tree all lit up again.
Oh, Mr. Donahue.
drunk. Don't worry. They know. The whole neighborhood knows. The whole world knows.
Darling.
Darling isn't. If I was you, I wouldn't try to climb up them stairs here. Because even if you did make it, I'd kick you down the gate.
Now, is that any way they're talking to your husband? I come home to my family after a hard day's work, and this is a kind of greeting I get.
You're not getting a greeting at all. What you're getting is a warning to stay away from this here door. I'll not have you coming in here drunk again. I'll call the police and have you locked up.
Oh, darling, be practical now. I've got no other place to sleep. Where am I to go?
Sleep anywhere. Sleep in the gutter where you belong. You spend most of your time there anyway. Sleep any place, but forget about coming back here.
Mr. Donahue's drunk again! Mr. Donahue's drunk again!
True, you sweet darling little girl.
Come on, Mr. Donahue. We got a mattress down in the cellar you can sleep on. I'll show you where it is.
Oh, thank you, Tommy. You're a good lad. Oh, it's a terrible, terrible hard world we live in, with hard people in it. Imagine a loving husband having to spend the night in the cellar with the rats. Ah. There. Ah. Now I can rest the weary bones for a bit. Ah, yes. Nothing in this world but pain and sorrow. No light, no wisdom.
You really think that?
Oh, you've been looking, have you? Ah, yes, I've seen you with them eyes of yours. Looking at everything. Hearing everything.
Maybe you know, Mr. Donahue. You read a lot of books, and some people on the block say you're real educated. You went to school in Ireland. Was there anything in the books you read that said anything about it?
About what, Tommy?
About everything being rotten.
Oh, there was a lot in them books about that. There's goodness. The trouble is, there just doesn't seem to be enough of it to go around.
In the street where you belong. In the street, you drunk. You drunk.
I don't know. I just don't know.
What is it you don't know, son?
When I'm alone on the streets, walking around, hearing all the sounds and seeing the lights, then something inside me feels good. And I think I found it. But then I find myself looking at Gib, kicking a guy's
You
head.
know all about it. You know the score. You know everything.
And then I want to yell, no, no, and write it with chalk in big white letters on all the buildings. Big nose a foot high. How come it's like that, Mr. Donahue?
Oh, Tommy. Tommy, you ask questions people have been asking for a long time. I figure it like this. When it comes to this thing, it's like a big golden ball of sand. And people want to run and swallow it before it gets away from them. Sometimes when they're running, they trample other people down into dust. They get hurt, these people. Real hurt. And they get hateful and set traps.
Good guy.
I can't hear you!
Good
I
guy!
trip them and step on them. You see, Tommy, people are afraid to love. Afraid it's only another trap.
What about you, Mr. Donahue? I mean, how come
I know what you're meaning. How come I give up?
with all the books you read?
No, it's not like that. All the books didn't help any. I still had to run as hard and as fast as the rest. I gave up. I was tired and I wanted to.
Oh, Mr. Donahue!
I know it for God's sake. The whole world knows it.
Now I can sit here, swallow that sand without risking trap.
Mr. Donahue's drunk again! Mr. Donahue's drunk again!
It's not that bad though. If you don't mind the cellar and the rats for company.
Oh, Mr. Donahue.
Oh, no. I know I've given up. The tragedy is when people don't know. When they start setting traps.
So what do they do then? I guess most everybody gives up, don't they?
No. You ever been to a museum, Tommy? Ah, there you'll find the works of people who have been kicked in their teeth their whole lives and then give up.
You talk like you know what it's all about.
I held it once a long time ago. You see, Tommy, it comes to everybody at one point or another. Maybe we're too busy to notice it's there, and it's gone, and it's past as proud as even know.
Oh, for Christ's sake, you never took me seriously. I really do like stuff like that.
You figure it's really in the city, this thing?
It's almost lost in the teeth. In the teeth. Yeah, step on its face!
It's here. Somewhere locked up in the brick, in the alleys, even in the filth of that river. It's here.
I don't know.
Oh, I wish you could. I wish I could show it to you.
You think maybe it could be inside you all the time and not out there?
Hard it is. I guess. I don't know. Or maybe on it. I don't know. Could be, Tommy.
Yeah,
Couldn't be.
could be. You think there's something inside a person that keeps them from knowing it or seeing it? Like suppose a guy was fouled up or something. Like a guy was crazy. You think crazy people know about it? Huh, Mr. Donahue? Missed it. Good night, Mr. Donahue.
From here to there to Madison Square, when I get there, I'll pull you out.
Ouch! Yeah, look at that shot. Skill, boy. I tell you, you never seen such skill as that.
Luck, you mean? Some guys are just unconscious.
Look, huh? I tell you, I'm absolutely colossal at pool cue. Absolutely colossal.
You keep telling us.
Well, watch this. Number 7 ball in a corner pocket on a big shot.
I'm holding my breath.
Listen to this, will you? This is great.
Hey, shut up, will you? How can I concentrate on the shot with everybody yelling?
Yeah, come on, let him make his shot.
This ain't bothering him. Listen to this. You ever hear anything like this? In the fading sunset, they stood together at the cottage window, looking out over the rippling water of the lake. At last, she knew she was in love. All of the thoughts that had crowded in her mind about Jeff were now...
Hey, Gimp, will you knock it out till I get the shot made?
Yeah, cut it, Gimp. You'll make him nervous.
About Jeff were now flying away, just like the birds that winged away across the lake toward the South Island.
Hey, look, nobody's interested in that crummy book.
He turned her in his arms and started unbuttoning the buttons on her blouse. He was very nervous and started to tremble all over.
Hey, Gimp, will you shut up?
You shut up yourself. Go ahead, dear.
She turned to him and smiled, her white teeth glowing in the fading sunset. "Oh, Jeff," she said, "I know we're going to be happy." He could not stop trembling. This was the moment he had been waiting for, the moment he had dreamed of, when he would at last be alone with her. And he held her tightly in his arms as the sun sank in the hills behind the lake.
Is that it?
Yep.
Does it in there?
You sure you didn't tell any pages or nothing?
Nope.
And you loused up everything for that.
Nobody lost up nothing. Come on, big man, make your shit.
Quiet on the set. Mr. Colossal over here is going to fascinate us with the shooting pool. He's going to aim for the 7 ball in the corner pocket. Alright? Camera, lights, action, shoot!
I missed! Damn it, I missed! Hey, it's all your fault, Gimp. I could have made it if you didn't louse up with that lousy story of yours.
Yeah, come on. Blame it on the story.
Yeah.
Couldn't make a shot.
Yeah.
Hey, you know they tried to pinch Freddy last week.
Hey, tell me something new, why don't you?
Imagine that guy. You know what he did while the heat was on? Changed all the meeting places and gave his rats to a guy across town. The feds are waiting to nab him with the stuff, and business is going on as usual across town. How's that for smart?
Yeah, he's gonna get it.
Yeah.
They'll never leave him alone till they get him.
Not if you're smart. And this guy's nothing but. They don't call him Fox for nothing.
You know, I tell you, I don't want no part of that stuff. I want to be around a while. You remember Duke? What used to live up by Smodeski's Delicatessen? You remember how he got hooked and started pushing up at the high school to play off the pushes? Squash! Right in the subway tracks. They had to soak him up with miles.
But the whole thing is not to get hooked.
I don't care. You work around it long enough, you're bound to get hooked. You remember how Duke got started? Pop, he used to say. What's a little pie gonna do to you? Just a few kicks. Jesus Christ, in 3 months he was mainline.
I still say you can't get hooked on marijuana. Freddie says you can smoke it.
Freddie'd say anything so long as he can sell you some junk. Of course he's gonna tell you you can't get hooked on his stuff. You think he's gonna hurt his business by telling you to watch out for the stuff he's selling?
Hey, come on, Gimp, I'll play you a game.
Okay. I still say I'm right.
Hey,
that right what you said about not getting hooked on pot?
Freddie says you can take all the marijuana you want, and it's not hydrophobic a bit. He says the Mexicans even smoke it all day long, and they work with the Lujan.
You've been talking a lot to this Freddie guy, ain't you?
Yeah, he likes me. Told me about how he's really gonna start operating as soon as the feds got his back.
You ever smoke any pot?
Yeah, sure. Once or twice. Freddie gave me something to try. Give it to me for free.
What's it like? What do you feel?
You feel all kinds of things. Well, first of all, you feel it's gonna make you sick because it has a real sweet smell. But the more you smoke, the more you get used to the smell. And then it starts way down in your stomach, like there was something coming alive inside you. And then you begin to feel real good, like you know everything, like you can do anything, like you will never get hurt or nothing. Everything around you is happy, and then you're happy. Happiest you ever been in your whole life. You ain't worried about nothing. Sometimes you get to laugh and you feel so good. I tell you, it's like there was a great big ball of sunshine inside you.
Oh, what?
Like a great big ball of sunshine.
Yeah.
Hey, if you ever want to try some, just for kicks, just to see what it's like, get a couple bucks together and go see Freddie. And don't listen to these guys. Freddie absolutely guarantees you can't get hooked on the stuff.
Okay, well, when do we see him?
Well, hold on, it ain't as easy as that. You get a couple bucks together, and don't tell too many of the guys. It ain't too good if too many people know about it.
Okay, let me know when.
As soon as I get the word, pal.
Freddie the Fox passes his long, sallow fingers over the boxes and shiny glass vials he keeps in his small suitcase. Freddie's a nice guy. Everybody in the neighborhood knows Freddie's always ready to help a pal out. Christmas time, Freddie sends cards with thin, slanted letters. Your friend, Freddie. Freddie knows a lot. Knows all about the business. Knows when it's time to stop credit. Knows when it's time to put the pressure on. Knows who he can get to put the pressure on for him. Freddie's a smart guy. Freddie sends Christmas cards to all of his steady customers. Every Christmas.
Man, that's a lot for a couple of sticks.
I know, kid. It's a shame. It's a real shame. Hey, but you heard how tired I was, right? You heard the trouble I was in?
Yeah.
Okay. There you go. Just like I said. But the more chances I gotta get, the more expensive it is, okay? It's not always like that, though. Things will get back to normal when you know Freddie's level.
Huh? What do you say, Tom?
Okay, just let's get him and get out of here.
Your friend looks kind of nervous.
Yeah, it's his first try.
Oh. Okay, kid, you'll like it. I guarantee it. Not have it for him a bit. Don't listen to what they're saying in the magazines, man. They'll get people running scared.
See, what did I tell you?
Okay, let's go.
Freddie sends cards at Christmas time.
You feel anything yet?
No. You?
Nope. Here, air tuck. Mix lots of air with it. Swallow it. Hold it inside you.
Hey, I just thought of something. What if Freddie should start taking this stuff and then someday get hooked on it? Freddie the Fox, hooked on his own stuff. Wouldn't that be funny? Freddie the Fox on his own stuff. That was like, see,
You're on your way, now you know.
I'm flying! I'm soaring! I can touch the sky! How come you never told me about this before? How come nobody ever told
You
me?
never asked me.
See? Watch this. I feel like dancing. You ever seen anybody dance like this? I bet you've never seen anybody dance like this before. I am a champion dancer. I am Mr.
Go, man.
Yes, sir. I am a champion dancer. I am. You know what I like to do now,
Have another stick?
Al? We ain't got any more.
Yeah, I know.
You ever been to a museum?
Yeah. Once when I was little. My old man took me. Seems like it was all dark and scary from what I remember.
What do you say we grab the subway and go down there?
Right now? The museum right now.
Yeah, right now.
What for?
I don't know. I've never been. Who knows? We might get a little culture.
Okay, why not? I say, old chappie, let us go get some culture. No? Well, what do you say, Tommy? Let's go get some culture.
Yeah. Yeah.
People that day saw two boys running through the street crowds, yelling to one another. For Tommy, it was the first time he had ever in his life been young. He wanted to run and hug everyone he saw, but Al was wiser. Al held on to him. Old, hunched-over people with jaundice in their eyes looked at these two youths and mumbled garbled protestations of the new generation. A young girl bit her fingernails and sat precariously on a subway seat thinking, I hope they don't touch me, please. God, don't let them touch me. Anything could happen. An old woman, old with a young face, spit her words into their faces.
No right. Yeah, lock you up. Don't come around like that. Shut up, like that. Don't come around. Don't know you. That's all mine.
What we do to hurt you, lady?
Gangsters. Juvenile delinquents. That's all we got is just sitting down behind their cuts, sitting on their hair, and then collect.
You what, ain't ya?
Yeah.
Sure you are.
Yeah.
You've been stepped
I don't want
on.
to hear you.
Sure you are. You're free.
I don't want to hear you.
Cut out that laughing and running around and get out of here. This is the city museum. You gotta be quiet. You understand?
Okay, we keep quiet. Tommy, shut up. God said we gotta keep quiet. Said this is the city museum.
Me? You was the one horsing around with them statues with no clothes on.
Tommy, take us out.
Yeah. Look at these over here.
Henri Matisse, El Greco, Bruegel the Elder, Malay, Francisco de Goya.
Hey, what are you looking at now?
That small picture, way up there, with just one nose.
Yeah, what about it?
Kinda looks lonely up there away from all the rest. Who do you suppose put it there?
Probably that big mouth guy.
You know, I don't know much about this stuff, but it's like Mr. Donahue said it was.
Donahue? Sandy Donahue? What do you have to say about the museum? What's he know we're getting drunk?
He said it was... forget it.
Slowly, the great swelling they felt inside them ebbed away. They grew tired and sat on the cold marble benches and stared at the ancient canvases. Their talk grew less and less until they found themselves utterly silent. They sat there in a pretense of interest until Tommy got up, walked out of the museum and into the park across the way. There was sunshine everywhere, brilliant sunglint on the edges of leaves, on the crests of the tiny ripples from a pond into which a young boy and girl were throwing pebbles. The mother had slapped her child for dropping its ice cream, and the child stood screaming protest on the cement walk. The old man scratched his red bulbous nose, looked at the child crying, spit a miniature lake, and continued reading Huxley's Evolutionary Ethics.
Let's stack on the grass for a while. You know, that's a funny place.
Yeah?
The museum. It's kind of like a church. Imagine making them things. It seemed like they were trying to say something to people.
Why the hell couldn't they just write them a letter?
It's not like that, Al. I figure there's some things you can't say in words. Some things you feel inside that there ain't any words for. And you gotta do it some other way.
Yeah, well, what about that picture back there with the watch melting off the table and the arms coming out of the ground? What the hell was he trying to say?
I ain't saying I know anything about this stuff, but there must be some kind of key to unlock it all.
Yeah? What do you think it is?
I don't know. All I can say is today, smoking that stuff, I felt like I was close to something. Maybe that's it.
You feel that way, but I'd be careful if I was you. Guys like you get hooked easy.
Maybe that wouldn't be so bad. If I could find what those guys back there found in their lifetimes, say you was one of them guys. How would you paint the city?
I don't know. Let me see. Guess yeah. Yeah, that would be it.
What?
I guess I would paint a brick. A brick and a rose. Maybe with the rose just behind the brick so you could just barely see it.
How could anybody tell that was the city?
Well, I figured for the city, the brick would be all you would need. And the rose, well, the rose would be like that rose we saw back there, way up high. It would be like this secret, beautiful thing. You couldn't see all of it, but you know it was there because you could see parts of it. Yeah. The brick would be the hard part, and the rose, well, the rose would be that other thing.
I still don't see how anybody was knowing what you was trying to say.
I think you're wrong, Al. I think they already know. I think the trouble is, the idea is so big, it scares them. Maybe someday, though. Maybe someday people won't be afraid of what they see.
Hey, you still think you can beat me?
It's been a while.
Not since St. Leo's.
Okay, let's go. Hail Mary, full of grace, the Lord is with you. Blessed art thou amongst women, and blessed is the fruit of thy womb, Jesus. Holy Mary, Mother of God, pray for us now and at the hour of our death. Amen.
What do you know? You beat me, Tommy.
Yeah, I won this time.
The forces seed and grow. The little plus and minuses that push and pull.
Cops! Run, Tommy! Run! Run! Run!
Run, good, run!
Run!
Hey, yo, Freddy. Remember me? I'm Al's friend.
Oh, sure, kid. Yeah, how you doing? You doing okay? I haven't seen Al. Where's he been?
Al's okay. Look, can you let me have some more of that stuff we got last time?
I told you you'd like it. Not have it for me in a bit.
Look, I got
Sure.
money. Can you let me have some?
Yeah. You know what, pals? How much do you need?
How much can you let me have at one time?
Hey, did you hear? They got Tony up in Harlem. They burned out his out with a cigarette. He can't see out of it no more.
Poor sap, the poor bastard. I told him not to go down there alone.
How about that guy? Can you imagine taking a cigarette and burning a guy's eye out? I bet it hurt like
Hey, why don't you try it and tell me sometime?
yeah, baby.
Remember, Freddy? I'm Al's buddy.
Yeah, I remember you real good, kid.
Oh, hey, here it is. This is the place.
I don't know, Al. I don't know.
No, don't chicken out on us now. How'll I tell you this doll's beautiful?
Come on, Tommy, you can even go first.
Now, I'll wait till you guys are through.
Okay, I'll go first. You watch you don't get out on this, Johnny.
Don't worry about me. If I say I'll do it, I will. I can't. I can't!
So we come out of this horse place, you see, and there's Tommy running to the back alley. Me and Al thinking, what the hell is he doing? So we go back there and find him. You know what he's doing? You'd never guess.
Alright, so I never guessed.
You'd never guess.
So I never guessed. What's he doing?
I'll tell you what he's doing. He's pressed up flat against the wall and his nails is clawing into the brick and he's saying it over and over again, it's here, locked up, it's here. And you should have seen the look in his eyes in a crazy way he looked.
Ain't that strange, trying to get into a brick wall?
Now I know he's up.
No, the trouble is he's on. He's been hopping over to Freddy's for the past 2 months.
Your stuff's no good, Freddy. What are you doing? Watering it down?
What are you talking about, kid? I never sell my stuff short.
All I know is that don't do it. It's got nothing.
Is that all? That's not my problem, kid. The problem is you're used to it. Guys like you, it doesn't move them no more.
What about that other stuff Al was telling me about?
Yeah, it'll do it. Why?
You got some?
Yeah, but it's more expensive.
I want it.
Okay, kid. Freddy's got you. I wouldn't cheat you, pal.
1126. Apartment 6. See, I didn't forget.
I'm glad you didn't.
Are you? Are you really?
Yes.
Me too. You know, there was lots of times I wanted to come over and see you. No kidding, I really wanted to. But then something would happen, and I couldn't make it. It seemed like every time I wanted to come over, something would happen. All kinds of things.
Well, what kinds of
To a
things?
crisp right in the eye.
Oh, all kinds of things. You would be interested.
Okay, you don't have to tell me. I'm glad you came just the same. It doesn't make any difference.
I'm glad too. Real glad.
He grew between them, this gladness. Embarrassed at first, they searched for things to talk about. movie actors, dancers, friends they knew. They didn't know how, but gradually the embarrassment left. And they were free to do all the crazy things they had never done before. The things people do when there's a buddy.
Yeah, Gimbo, what's the answer?
The answer? I don't know the answer. I just made up the riddle. Give me a minute to make up the answer.
Fine.
The wonderfully crazy and tender moments.
How about this one? How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. I love thee to the... Go on. That's all I know of it.
Where did you hear it?
I don't know. I guess I must have heard it when I was a kid or something.
How does it go again?
How do I love thee? Let me count the ways. Like that.
It's beautiful. I wish you knew the rest of it.
Me too.
Wait a minute, kid. I saw some stuff that you wanted. That's the thanks I get. You think this kind of racket is easy or something?
What am I supposed to do now?
That's not my problem, kid.
What about? Shoot.
Well, that'll do it, but kid, that's a different league. I mean, it's more expensive. You sure you want to get into that? You gotta be careful.
Will you show me? Will you show me about it?
Kid, are you sure you want to do this? I mean, are you sure?
I'm sure.
Okay. Freddie will set you straight. Don't worry about a thing.
Look, I'll tell you, Freddie. I'm a little hard up right now.
Hey, owe it to me, huh? Don't worry about nothing.
Thanks, Freddie.
But nothing, kid. Nothing.
I began to think you weren't coming. It got so late now.
I'm sorry. I got held up seeing a friend.
That's okay. Come sit down beside me on the grass.
Okay?
It's nice here. The park is about the nicest place around. I feel like singing when I come to the park and I see all the kids playing. What's the matter, Tommy? You're all white and you're sweating all over.
Nothing. Just a little warm out, that's all.
Well, I'll tell you what, why don't you take off your shirt and get some suntan?
Oh, that's okay. I'll be all right. It's just that it's real hot after being on the subway.
You're embarrassed. Well, at least you can roll up your sleeves. Here, let me do it for you.
No, I told you I was okay.
Tommy!
Look, I gotta go. Don't ask me questions. I gotta go. You understand? I just gotta.
Well, can you tell me about it?
Not now. Not now.
But why?
I'll call you or something. I gotta go.
So long, Tommy. It grew, this demon within him. It grew until he could no longer stand to be with other people. Even with Alice, there were only the short, beautiful, suspended moments. He felt guilty because that was all he could give her, and she deserved more than just the moments. His mother knew of his demon and fell helpless before it.
Tommy! Tommy, please, you're killing yourself. Do like I say. Go to the doctor. They have ways to fix you up. In the city hospital, they have a place for this kind of thing. Please, Tommy, do it for me. For your mother. Please.
I know what them places are like, Mom. It's like jail. They put you inside and throw the key away. Anything could happen. I couldn't stand it. I couldn't stand to be locked up.
You got it. You gotta stop.
I can't, Ma. Don't you understand? I'm in too much now.
You could if you wanted to.
Anything you say. I just don't want to then.
Nothing. You're just like your father. His whole life added up to nothing.
It ain't like that. I'm working, ain't I?
And where's it going? I'll tell you. I'll tell you. To buy that stuff you stick in your arms you go crazy with. Just like your father. Him with his bottle, and you with this.
Okay. So I'm just like my old man then. That's natural, ain't it? He made me, didn't he? Yes, goddammit. He made me, so I'm just like him. I got his curse, and it's busting my guts. I'm just like him. Make up your mind. I'm just like him. Let me alone, will you? For God's sake, just let me
I didn't
alone.
mean that about you or your father.
I know you didn't, Mom. I know. I'm sorry too.
Owe it to me, pal. Owe it to me. It's not like I don't know where you live.
Sure, Freddie,
Hey,
sure.
where you been, Tommy? The guys ain't seen you around. We figured something happened to you.
You know what's going on. Don't play stupid with me.
Hey, will you take it easy?
Look, I said I was sorry.
I was hurt, Tommy. Real hurt.
junk, narcotics. I've been on this stuff since right after I met you at the dance. Now it's worse. That's the reason I had to run away. I was getting the shakes. I never jolted. I would have fell apart right there in the park. That's the reason I didn't want to take off my shirt. I didn't want you to see my arms.
Why?
I can't give you reasons. 1, 2, 3.
Well, didn't you know what that stuff would do to you?
Sure I did. I went into it with my eyes wide open. I got exactly what I was looking for.
What?
Will you try and understand? I've been trying to find something good for myself. Something I can hold on to. But all I've been able to find is hardness and hitting out and twisting people, all afraid. At first I was able to stay out.
So we come out of this horse place, see?
But then I found myself becoming a part of it, and I didn't want that. I figured if I could make my own world, then everything would be okay. Well, that's when I got on the stuff, and that was that. I have my own little world, and everything in it is good.
But it ain't a real one.
Who says it ain't? It's real for me. Tom, for Christ's sake, why is everybody afraid?
I don't know. I guess that's the way God made the world.
He made it wrong, then. He ought to bust it up and make it all over.
Tommy!
I can't live in this world, Alice.
Do you want him to bust us up too, along with the rest of the world?
Sure, us too. Everything. He ought to bust up everything.
Couldn't you get cured? They got cures for this sort of thing, don't they?
That's no good. I don't want to stop myself. I gotta really want to stop.
What about us together? Couldn't the two of us beat this thing if we worked real hard?
You're the only thing I ever found that was good, that I could hold on to and believe in. And that was, I don't know, beautiful.
Tommy,
And I had love.
Tommy.
Just be there for me. Just be there when I come here. Be there to pull me tight against you so I can feel you and I can smell you. Be the part I want to come back to.
Goodbye, Tommy. I love you.
Stardust. It was Stardust, remember?
The first time he asked me to dance, yeah. I'll be here.
I love you too.
So it was, they said goodbye. Alice walked up the path sprinkled with sunshine. I watched her go. She had a funny way of walking that made her hair bounce against her shoulders. He always remembered that about her. There were times when he couldn't remember her face, but he always remembered how her hair bounced. There were times when he would kid her about it, and she would laugh, a nice deep laugh, deep in her throat, deep in its color and sound. Made him feel good whenever she laughed. He had tried to make her understand. She did understand most of what he was saying, but not all. Not all.
I figure it's this way, Al. There's some things you can't say in words. Some things, there ain't no words
Owe
for.
it to me, pal. Owe it to me.
Tommy, please, you're killing yourself.
I can't carry you forever. You're into me for plenty. Find the money that you owe me and get it, huh?
Hey, Joe, are you kidding? You look like you fed the van in half an hour.
I'll get some dough, I swear I will.
Get the money you owe me and get it quick.
Please, I'd like to help you out, but I ain't got that kind of dough. I wouldn't even know where to get it.
You've got no right.
How'd you get in so far?
No right. They ought to lock you up. Going around like that in a public place. Laughing out loud like that and joking around.
Lady!
Get out! Get out! Leave me alone! Shut up! Leave me alone! I don't want to hear you laughing! Shut up! I don't want to
Alice! Run, Tommy, run! Run, Tommy, run! Run!
Yesterday afternoon at 5:10, detectives of the 15th Precinct found dead a Thomas DeSanto. Last surviving family member is Miss Elvira DeSanto. Miss DeSanto told the police that she was at Long Island all day, and when she returned home, the bathroom door was locked. She then went to the neighbors to call the detectives. The detectives then went to the house to break the bathroom door open. They found in the bathtub, face down, the dead body. Now, Miss Elvira then reported to the police that her drugs were in her son's body for some time, and he could never break the habit.
It's raining outside the funeral hall. People come in, shake their umbrellas, and stamp their feet. Those who were already here turned to see who was come in. Quite a crowd was assembled. Mullins from the pool hall was here, sitting near the radiator trying to keep his feet warm. Put $1 in the collection plate. Most of the gang is here talking in whispers. Even Freddie's here, sitting in the back next to Al.
Jeez, how about this, huh? I never thought he'd bump himself off, did you?
No, but that kid was a little off, you know. He was into me for plenty. It's not a big thing to worry about. You know, you think you got someone figured out, and yeah, they go off and kill themselves. They send them a Christmas card.
Well, how's business?
Bad. Real bad. People still read about these magazines about narcotics messing up. You can't sell a dime in this town without someone yelling skip.
Freddie put $5 in the collection plate. Gibb was here, sitting next to Tony. Tony wears a black patch over his right eye.
Hey, quit picking your nose, will you? Don't you know where you are?
Yeah. Yeah, sure, I forgot. Hey, you think they're gonna have anything to eat? Irish funerals, man, they dance and have a ball.
Yeah, they'll have eats. But there ain't gonna be no dancing or anything like that at these kind.
What a drag.
Sandy Donahue comes in, red-eyed but sober. Wears a black bowler and a black frock coat, silver with gold. He puts $2.36, grocery money, into the collection plate and walks to the coffin.
It was the best. The best we ever had around here. All his life he wanted to reach out to hunt people. They were afraid of him. Afraid of his love. It was the best thing that ever touched us. Well, licorice. Me boy. You fallen trying to get too close to that sun. Maybe you never found what you was looking for while you were here. But you touched some of us. Boy, God, you did. You made us remember what we'd forgotten and lost. And we whipped you for it. Boy, that we did. So here you are. Well, rest. Rest. You found it now. What we had always talked about, you found it now. Wonderful little bastard.
His mother rocks back and forth, numbed by the sorrow. She stares into the casket.
I never knew him. It was like living with a stranger in the house. He was a good boy. He never hurt nobody. I never knew him. Never.
Alice is coming. She sits very close to the coffin, looking into his face.
Did you know that? I waited to tell you. How do I love thee? Let me count the ways.